hello, and welcome back here to game number 2 in the DPC SA Division 2 here. Dreamers take game number 1, Brightside. What a fantastic game 1. What do you want to see in game 2?
Oh, not even close. You know, Dreamers clearly winning that game. I mean, I don't know how much of the draft you can really talk about. It was a 70-minute game. I think when those kinds of games happen, you try not to overreact too much. So we'll see what both teams come bringing.
Yes, as we have here, straight into the draft. First pick Mars, this time for G Pride. Don't want to give that Mars to Lysix anymore.
Okay, well, speaking of not overreacting, there we go. As G Pride, they take the Mars away from the Lysix, and Dreamers, this time the puck gets through. And they will instantly take that. Puck, Snapfire. Those two heroes almost guaranteeing their team fight, seemingly.
Yeah. It's now G Pride. We sometimes see like Void Spirit here as like the puck Void Spirit. Like it's a little bit of a weird matchup at the first 15-20 minutes. It's like more puck favored. But after that, Void Spirit can very well deal with the puck. Is there any other hero that stands out to you that you would like here at 8 pick?
There's a couple puck matchups that are nice. So you can go Ember Spirit here, or you can go Kunkka here. Are the other two that come to mind outside of the Void Spirit, and they all have kind of different merits. I think Void Spirit that G Pride are going to pick up here is the best for mid-game lockdown of the puck. And Mars doesn't really do that, so it's really nice that they go for the Void Spirit here. It pretty much guarantees that you have a way to kill puck into the mid-late game, which I think is super important.
Yeah.
That the downside is that you not picked a hero into it's already not a great Void Spirit game because of the coil. So there is certainly a downside to it, but it's a tough pick there because everything you pick into puck is probably countered in some way.
Now, one hero that actually was banned in the first phase previously, the Viper, completely untouched so far.
It is really curious. So both teams opting for higher priority heroes, and it might even get all the way through the second phase of bans here. As G Pride, they're gonna take out the Dragon Knight themselves. Dawnbreaker was banned out already.
10 seconds.
And yeah, you mentioned. I mean, Viper. It's especially interesting because Tiny is also still in the pool, right? A lot of teams, I feel like, love just running this. You first pick. You could first phase Tiny Viper, and then that can be your 4/5, or that can be your 3/4.
Yeah.
And that's something that's not possible for G Pride because of the Mars pick, but it's still possible here for Dreamers.
Certainly something that G Pride has to keep in mind, especially as Dreamers is gonna have the first pick after this banning phase. And we're gonna ban out an Enchantress.
Well, that is very interesting. They ban out the Enchantress, so it makes you think along the lines of these Beastmaster heroes, right? Normally, traditionally speaking, Beastmaster, Lycan, these Helm of Dawn buyers. Which, I mean, I do think Lycan has a lot of merit this game. It is a bit weird into Mars, but it's great damage follow-up into Coil. But they're just going to go for the Earth Spirit. Tried and true combination with the puck.
Yeah. Kick him out of the Dream Coil is the name of the game there.
And it also gives them another layer of lockdown. So that silence on the Void Spirit is really nice. And then the chain stun potential. It's just really nice. Having Snapfire, it will probably be it's actually even more value. So this could be Snap 3 still. And Earth Spirit 4. And that's a really nice lane. But this could be Snap 5, Earth Spirit 4. So a lot of flexibility for Dreamers, which is even better when you consider that they have this 18-24 pick.
Now for G Pride, like we saw in the second ban phase, a lot like only supports being banned by Dreamers. Clockwork still in the pool, making it through, and it's gonna get picked up here. I mean, good against the Snapfire for sure, but Earth Spirit and Puck are both very tough to lock down as a Clockwork.
I mean, I don't even think it's that great against the Snapfire personally, because you do have that cookie out on whoever gets hooked. So, but what the Clockwork probably is symbolizing is this is more than likely 5 clock, and then you're gonna pick a ranged carry that synergizes with the Clockwork. So, you know, you think a TA, for example, could be picked up here. Nature's Prophet, I've seen Clockwork and P run before, stuff along those lines. But like, it's just awkward, right? Because you do have that 17 pick, so whatever you pick here is gonna get countered.
Medusa is still in the pool.
It's true. Medusa is in the pool. I'm not sure how great you feel about Medusa, though.
Yeah.
I feel like Earth Spirit is one of the nicer heroes at kiting out Medusa in these kinds of games.
Shadow Shaman, okay, so they're not gonna go for the core. Instant Hex against the Puck, very nice, of course.
So it seems like G Pride want Dreamers to show them, ideally they're offline, right? But Dreamers are probably just gonna pick up a carry here, and G Pride are gonna have no idea where the Snapfire is going. The Shaman, though, really nice specifically against the Puck. He gives you that insta-hex disable, so it's no longer just the Void Spirit that can catch him. The problem is that matchup is it very much goes both ways, right? Puck can very easily kill Shadow Shaman as well.
Yeah.
And so Dreamers, you imagine they're probably going to pick up their carry here. They're going to go for the Juggernaut.
Just very standard carry. I mean, I feel like this is like the most standard carry there is.
It just seems like maybe the safest, right? You're guaranteed a decent lane against Mars Shaman. If it is going to be Snap 5, it gives you a kill lane as well. You now have Snap Jug with the Cookie Spin combination. There is some downside though, right? G Pride can pick the carry matchup now. Dreamers get 2 bans to protect their Juggernaut, but G Pride can pick any carry that's left to lane into the Juggernaut again, or to play into the Jug game. And you also do have a BKB spin cancel, so the hookshot from Clockwork will be available. So it's not like it's a completely free Jug game, though it is very nice.
What position ones are you looking for here for G Pride?
I really do like both of these bans from Dreamers. I think any ranged Scotty Buyer is probably going to be nice. It wouldn't surprise me if they just went back to the TA here on G Pride.
Yeah.
Certainly is an option. You assume it's going to be clock 5, so you want a ranged hero to synergize with that in lane as well. So that's why both of these bans are nice. Specifically the Dusa ban. Its Dreamers don't have the most damage output this game.
Ooh. Interesting pick there, the PL to round out their draft.
They're gonna go for PL, huh? Not my favorite PL game. Maybe they just didn't have another option, so that's something you have to think about. There's been like 7 carries banned this game.
Yeah.
But when you look at PL this game, I think Puck, Snap, Earth Spirit, Jug are all decent against the hero. Jug goes the Shard Mjolnir build. Earth Spirit, his role will always connect on the real PL, despite illusions. Snapfire has nice AoE damage, and Puck has coil. So it's not the best PL game, but it is kind of this, you get to late game, you can win the game kind of situation.
As now Dreamers, they can pick if they want to have this Snapfire be a position 3. Are there any offlaners that you feel like could just absolutely wreck this PL's laning phase?
Well, I think G Pride did ban accordingly, right? They banned Timber, they banned Darkseer. So the question's going to be, they could go Underlord, which is a pretty conventional PL counter. I'm not sure how good it is these days. I imagine it's still pretty good. But what else would be there? I don't think you hate picking Snap 3 still. I think Snap 3 has a decent amount of merit, and you could go for like a CM-esque hero. But they're going to go for Sand King. So the other AoE hero that was left besides the Underlord. Sand King, very nice against PL, right? Just the Sandstorm with the Epicenter, a lot of AoE damage coming out. You build naturally tanky, so it's hard for PL to kind of run into the Sand King at any point in the game. And it's also a 3 that doesn't care much about clockwork.
Yeah.
So another added element to why Sand King is so nice this game. Actually, you don't care about clock, and it's nice against Mars as well. You can get out of Arena and Cogs this game. So overall, I definitely like this Dreamers last pick here. It's going to be the 5 Snap. I don't think Dreamers have any qualms with making putting Chan on the Snapfire this game. You talk about pretty value Snapfire game, right? There's a very value little shredder point this game for the wards, for the cogs. The cookie's really nice for the cogs. And then you just have a really nice lane synergy between him and the Juggernaut. And I just really like the Dreamers lineup once again. It feels like G Pride have drafted into counters. Like the PL is countered by all of the heroes that were picked already, and then you get Sand King. And I'm a little worried about their damage output, right? Void Spirit and Mars as your main cores to play around. Both Clock and Shaman are pretty lockdown reliant or lockdown oriented. None of these heroes really do overwhelming damage. So that is definitely a concern going in.
We'll see how it's going to work out here as we head into game number 2 between G Pride versus Dreamers. Dreamers won game number 1, 70-minute bloodbath here, but in the end they come out on top.
Pretty crazy game 1.
Pretty crazy.
Tough to follow that up. We'll see how mentally strong G Pride are, right? That's a tough game to lose.
Yeah.
You do have to think a little bit about the mental aspect. You were winning that game for a lot of it, and then a couple of late game mistakes, and then you wind up losing. It feels not great.
Radiant is positioned around here in the bottom, so if Dire is gonna walk up to that, it's not gonna be good for him.
Pretty interesting smoke. They smoke out with the Earth Spirit. He can get out faster than other heroes, and they actually beat Dire. So normally Dire would want to place this ward, and this is actually going to enable them to maybe walk up here. I think Yadomi has scouted them, and he will be out of there.
No first blood, but Tao. Everybody just avoiding each other. Tao is being like they're exactly seen under these wards.
Yeah, he is completely seen on top. So really nice early game warding from G Pride.
Oh, Dark Demon though, he's gonna get caught. He has a roll and he's out.
All right. And no shackle on the Shadow Shaman. Goes for the Ether Shock. So just gonna go for a more trade heavy build. It looks like with that Ether Shock, no shackle. So really curious how these lanes shake down. It does feel like G Pride very reliant on having good lanes this time.
Yeah. Which lane do you feel like G Pride really needs to excel at?
All of them.
Just all of them. Just win all lanes, okay?
Just win all your lanes. It does kind of feel that way. I mean, mid will be a draw most likely. But
Jimmy Cobb getting gone on, but Dark Demon taking a lot of
I
damage.
think it's really important that your PL makes it out of this top lane without falling too far behind, because eventually the Sand King will kick him out of here. And you can't really say the same thing unless this Jug like really messes up his lane.
Yeah, given that like this Jug was not last pick, it is not the freest Jug game, but it is a pretty free Jug.
Yeah, I mean, we talked about it's just the hook that can cancel it, but everything else, pretty nice game for him, and a great lane matchup into the Mars as well. Pretty hard to kill Jug.
As the Dark Demon just wanted the last hit there, went in with the roll. And no first blood yet. No first blood yet.
Where do we think it will be though, Apon? You get first shot at jinxing someone.
Oh, it's 100% Coco Hook is gonna die first.
That's a bold prediction from the guy with the free BKB.
No.
That's a bold prediction.
You know? Yeah, high risk, high reward. If I'm right, I look really smart.
That's true. It does seem very likely for it to be, although it's Snapfire. Oh, nice cookie.
That's a nice cookie there, yeah.
Ooh. It doesn't count if it's the Snapfire, because you did specifically say Juggernaut.
Yeah, I know. I'm 100% say
just
it
so
is Juggernaut
okay,
needs
just so
to
we're
die,
on the same page here.
100%. If Juggernaut dies first, I'm right. Now,
I mean, I do really feel like the lane that would die would be the person that will die will be either Clock or PL. I don't know if I can say necessarily which one.
it seems
Bit of a
like-
cop out here.
Yeah, that seems a little bit,
I'm a bit of a cop out, so we'll no.
Yeah, we're gonna have a little pause here. After that very exciting game number 1 here. I mean, Dreamers did come out ahead, but you talked about the mental aspect there for G Pride. Certainly, Dreamers. The mental aspect is there for them as well. Like they kind of won the laning stage, and then lost it throughout the mid game, which I feel like you kind of got to be a little bit concerned about that as well.
I do agree with you on that. Where, I mean, at the same time though, if you're Dreamers, you're like, you win that game, and you're like, you feel like you should have won that game at 25 minutes.
Yeah.
So the fact that it went a little longer, you still feel like you should have won that game I feel like in a lot of scenarios.
A little longer. Instead of 25, you made it 70 minutes, a little longer.
A little, it's just nothing major, a little longer. Very slight.
Oh, Coco Hook with the spin straight onto Yadomi. Yadomi, that's gonna do spear. It's gonna be fine.
Yadomi does have boots. He will be fine. And that's the combo. Only level 1 spin. So this combo gets a lot scarier at level 3.
Oh, Jimmy Cobb is getting rolled upon here. Lissex coming in as well. It gets the Burrow Strike. And it looks like we're gonna have our first blood right here. Can we get the neutral creep deny? No.
And I was totally right.
Yeah, I mean,
I was also the low risk bet.
very low risk there. Gotta spice it up. Gotta spice it up sometimes.
Although interesting, so to get that kill, Lissex, I didn't see if he skilled for the kill, but bot lane, a little bit of a trade there. But very nice for Cuckoo, right? You get this, your support dies, but you get the solo kill experience back. I feel like those trades always favor the carry.
Yeah.
Because now he has a slight level advantage on the off lane. Really nice, especially for Jug.
Now, so
and
far...
in that top, I was gonna say in that top line, interesting because he went level 2 stun on Lissex at level 3. So he was 2-0-1. When I feel like normally you want to get as fast a levels in the Sandstorm as you can. after your initial 101.
Yes, now Litsex is gonna get gone on.
Should be fine here. Yep. Has the Soul Ring mana.
As in the mid lane, meanwhile, Miggy gets the jump with the orb. That's gonna be fine. Rotation from Yadomi not working out, unfortunately.
Miggy got both water runes, so that's really nice for him. So he's slightly ahead of Tao in the resource department. And actually, I think Tao might just have to base now.
Yeah, he's walking towards this base.
He's gonna walk he's gonna have to walk all the way to base. So huge win in the mid lane for Miggy. That's gonna give them a window. Oh, Chan.
Oh no. Poor little snap.
He might actually be fine. Spear. No, he didn't have mana. Yodomi's gonna try and chase him down.
Gonna take quite a few right clicks and yeah. I mean, all of this is giving more and more space for this Juggernaut.
Yeah, and Yukuku tips his Snapfire too. Like, nice job, man.
Nicely done, Suppy.
WP sup. And all of these lanes, I mean, it's a slight edge towards G-Pred, I guess, but all these lanes seem to be going pretty nice for Dreamers so far.
As there's the cookie onto Yadomi, and he's dead again.
It's just very easy, right? Simple to execute.
Yeah. Now
there is level 6 on to Puck. Level 2 kick.
Coil on Tao. Nice! Aether Remnant done there, but with the cookie follow-up, is it gonna be enough? Tao has the Astral Step, and they're looking to turn this around.
Bring down Sean.
Is gonna die first here. Actually, he's gonna survive a little while longer.
Wait, he's a lot. Can he hit the Aether Remnant? Oh, the creeps.
The creeps got him, and as it's all said and done, 1 kill, and it was done by the neutral creeps.
Both teams had a pretty good idea of what was going on there. Really nice ward here. Wait, never mind. It looks like they both just read that a play was going to happen off of Coil. And so, yeah, definitely nice for G-Pride, right? Coil used. You don't get the Snapfire kill, but you survive the Coil. I think that's a pretty nice win for them.
Yeah. And also the Aether Remnant there by the Void Spirit, very heads up that puts that Aether Remnant right where he is, knowing that the Earth Spirit wants to roll on him and kick him out of the Dream Coil to snap it, so.
Now looking at this top lane, looks like PL is mostly gonna jungle now. But this is a really nice scenario for him. The Sand King will always push the wave into Phantom Lancer. Although
Jimmy Cobb, not so nice scenario for him, unfortunately.
That is less nice of an area now. But again, this now is completely fine. He's top CS. He can catch all of these waves. Although Chikala, they do find the kill onto Chan there.
They didn't even use Arena for that.
Just looks like he got caught by the shackles into the spear.
But overall, I feel like the PL being #1 in net worth, you're pretty happy about that as G-Pride.
Yeah, but at the same time, are you really worried about it if you are Dreamers? As a nice rotation with the Coil from Miggy down butt, easy cleanup kill onto the Mars. I just don't feel like you're too concerned about the PL this game. It feels like you have 3 scaling cores that deal with the PL pretty well.
As now here into the mid lane, the cookie connects onto the Shadow Shaman. It's gonna be silenced up. Yadomi. He has the shackles onto Tao.
They need to kill him in time to do
the spear gets there, and they get the kill onto the Puck and the Earth Spirit. Nice rotation there by Chikala.
Really smart from Yadomi to just stand there. I mean, even if he dies there, it's completely worth it because they get the spear off in time. And I mean, for everything we've been saying about, you know, the laning stage, G-Pride 1k gold lead for them.
Yeah.
Partially off of now, but also seems like Miggy has not been having the greatest of time. Just falling a little bit behind in the net worth department.
As up top, Jimmy Cobb Gonna go down once again, but they have
Mid
the shackles
lane,
onto
mid
their
lane,
spirit
Sean.
into the mid lane.
He doesn't have
find Tao
mana.
here. That's gonna be the dream coil, and he is dead.
Oh dear, how?
As at the same time, up top, Yadomi is going to fall as well. Oh, that's another shackles.
Nice silence. A big mistake in that mid lane though. Tao he had a regen in his bottle. He was trying to just pressure mid, but Puck came back at the perfect time and he miscalculated his mana on the Void Spirit. So it just gives a free kill to the Puck pretty much.
It's gonna immediately jump onto Miggy. It's gonna find the Aether Remnant.
Fairy's Trinket found. Very nice for the Void Spirit. And he will get lucky on the rune, so... Tao still in a pretty nice spot. Not too sure. Blink reveal on Sand King. So this is a very big timing. 10-minute blink. You don't normally see it come out this fast.
Oh, Yadomi. He's not the hero they wanted, though.
They definitely... I think they want to kill the Void Spirit. They have coil in 5 seconds.
Yadomi is in the area, though.
But he's not in a... He won't see the smoke break. They'll see Yadomi, but they won't see him.
Oh, they are gonna find the Shadow Shaman first. That's gonna be the blink counter initiation here as they come in with the Mars.
From Miggy. Oh no, they caught him!
They're gonna find the Puck first, and now the counter initiation a little bit too late there. And now they don't have the damage. Oh no. It was very nice patience there from both the Puck and the Sand King, but not enough.
It looked like they wanted to go on the Shaman, force rotations, and then coil Epi. But he just gets Spear Arena'd on the Puck, unable to dodge it with the orb there. And that's a tough fight to lose. That's your blink reveal timing on Lissex, completely wasted. And now mid lane,
that's gonna be the Dream Coil onto the Mars. Mars dead, and the Cookie Stun connecting onto Chimikov as well here with the tower shots. Not quite enough.
Nice rotation from
Coco. It's gonna get stunned though, and this is gonna be him falling as well. Lissex getting very low.
He has an Astral Step.
He does have an Astral Step. He's actually...
Demon is here.
Oh, the silence misses. Aether Remnant connects onto the Puck.
Kicking out to the urn, has the wand.
Yeah,
he will die.
He's dying. So, as Dreamer's come back alive, four heroes die.
Just a 4-man wipe, and that was all mostly because of Kukahook's rotation there on the Juggernaut. Just recognizing if they don't start on the Jug, he has so much damage follow-up. Really nicely done there.
Do you see his quick buy at the moment?
I do. I was just wondering about that.
The good old Nullifier first item, you know? It's an oldie but a classic one.
I mean, is he actually gonna do this? You'd think he doesn't, but I mean, maybe.
Maybe it's just a sacred relic for Radiant.
What's the value of Nullifier in this game? I mean, you'll insta-kill the supports.
You get rid of the resonant pulse from Tao.
Maybe it's just another tool at spotting the real PL. So if you get the Nullifier on the real one, you'll know for the duration of the Nullifier. I'm just spitballing here.
Oh,
Tao though. Lissex!
Lissex just does the Sandstorm before the Power Strike there. And
he got greedy on the damage and he pays the price there.
And that just happened.
Not the ultimate price, but a price. So
Yeah,
wasted smoke.
Epicenter.
Not a useless smoke though. They get this top tier 1, and Miggy might finish off the mid tier 1 as well.
Yeah, this tower is like as good as dead.
Yeah, they're gonna smoke over here on G Pride. They know this tower is low, but I mean, they're too late. They're too late.
Yeah, and now Radiant have already connected together with Miggy again. That's gonna be the hook shock in the arena. Does not hit thanks to the cookie. Now still they're gonna find the hex onto the Puck. Still not enough lockdown though. Yadomi finds the shackles and they're all just exploding here. And now Cook coming in. It's like, oh, Jimmy Cobb. That's a kill. That's a kill.
Just disaster for G Pride. I think they were a bit late on the rotation to begin with. But just beautiful awareness at every stage of that fight for Dreamers. Right? The cookie comes out to dodge the spear from the Mars. The Blink Burrow comes out to cancel the shackles from the Shaman. And once both of those two tools are mitigated on G-Pride, the fight's over.
Dark Demon
might be fine. There's a hook in a second here. But he is out of mana.
Yeah, he's dead.
He is dead. Now, that is the one plus side still for G-Pride, right? Now farming away.
We call it infinite opening.
But again, you do have to question. Yeah, your PL is still farming, but is he? It's very similar to the TA question mark from last game, Apon, right? So it's like, is he really capable of solo carrying this game? Maybe, but it's tough. It's very tough.
It is, especially with how good of a game this Juggernaut is having.
Yeah, and the Sand King's having a fine game as well. So and the Puck will also scale. So it's again just 3 scaling cores. They're gonna smoke up again here. Arcane Rune on Miggy. That is very nice for him. And they're gonna try maybe to find PL.
Oh no.
Oh, they scan the hard camp. And they get the ward.
Oh, Dark Demon! He finds the blind roll into the Burrow Strike. Is there gonna be enough follow-up?
Nice.
Yes.
Smoke.
That was a very nice roll there.
And that right there is the PL problem, right? That couldn't happen, it feels like, for the entire rest of the game.
Yeah.
And it cannot be overstated, I feel like, how nice Earth Spirit is into this hero. It doesn't matter how many illusions you have, your roll will hit the real one, assuming, the roll actually hits. So, just beautiful there. Beautifully done there from Dark Demon. And this is looking really nice for Dreamers. They're going to clean up this bot tier 1.
They are showing this Juggernaut, and Mickey is low on mana in the mid lane. They're not gonna jump on the Puck. He's still such a tough kill to get, and it really, like, as you mentioned, how does G-Pride now make their moves here against this Radiant lineup?
Yeah, and look at the decision they're making. So they're gonna commit for this bot tower, but they have 2 really nice wards top. So if G-Pride tried to sneak Roche with the Shadow Shaman, they'll know about it. But they're going to look for the fight. Shot.
Immediate cookie out, and Dark Demon is going to be fine. The roll away. Coco now going onto Jimmy Cobb. They find the silence onto the Void Spirit here. Miki is going to be fine, and they're going to find the kill onto Tao. Yadomi has the shackles, however. Miki gets another phase shift out, and now it's here. They're still looking for this fight. Miki getting a little bit low here. It's going to have an orb up again as the spear connects right on time. Now, oh no!
And they're going to clean up Sean as well, so nice fight for G-Pride. It looked like that was gonna go really poorly, but now barely surviving.
Yeah.
And they barely get the kill onto the Puck, so it winds up being a pretty nice fight for G-Pride. Though at the same time, Kukuhook, he was just doing his thing, and they're gonna look for Tao. Silence not in time.
And also, I mean, this Juggernaut level 15 is so high, such a high level for him.
Yeah, and we haven't even seen him with the shard yet. He's going to go for the SNY first. And I think I like that decision more than Manta this game. Because Ags is really, it's so far into the future for this Void Spirit. So the only thing you're really scared of are the Shaman disables and the Spear. And you do have Spirit, you still have Spin to play with, so if you do get caught by one of them, as long as your teammates are around, that added status res will be very nice.
What I hear from you is you like that he doesn't go Nullifier. That's what
I do also like that, yeah, that's pretty nice as well.
As now. Tau is going to be pressuring this, or like trying to alleviate the pressure from the Radiant, I should say. But there are multiple heroes. Dark Demon, the roll connects into the silence, into the follow-up Boros Strike. Do they have the damage to finish off this Void Spirit? Yes, they do.
Spin used though. He's gonna get Shaman disabled maybe.
There's gonna be the immediate ultimate from the Juggernaut. Chikala gets the spear away, but still will fall, and they're just all falling apart here on G Pride.
G Pride they stagger TP in there, whereas all of Dreamers were already set up there, and we are really seeing the value of the Earth Spirit now. They picked it knowing that they were playing against the mid Void Spirit, and that's now a couple of lives in a row where the Void Spirit just gets Earth Spirited. The silence into the chain stuns, it's a little bit too much for his hero to handle at this point in the game. And off of this, they might just look for the Roshan, and looks like they're gonna walk in. Their lanes are in a really nice spot, so.
Can Dire contest this?
I mean, maybe if they go right now. But you don't have arena. So can you really take fights without arena? They are gonna spot it with the flare, but healing ward active. They're gonna try here on G Pride. There's a fresh BKB on this Sand King, by the way.
And Dark Demon, he just spots the smoke, goes on the Shadow Shaman, and that's gonna ensure the Roach for the Radiant. It's gonna cost the life of the Earth Spirit, but Jimmy Koff,
he buys back on Earth Spirit.
He buys back on Earth Spirit, and Lissex is in. He finds the Dream Coil onto the PL. PL is gonna get controlled once again. PL dead, and Chikala is gonna fall as well. Tau, another roll connects, and Tau is going to die as well, or is he? He's gonna have the Astral Step, TP out. No, another roll. Dark Demon, he is, you could say, on a roll.
Everything just feels so calculated from Dreamers this game. Starting with the Earth Spirit, right? He's sitting on the high ground, breaks the smoke, enables his team to finish Roche. And because they have this outpost advantage, his team can go in after, and he can buy back into the fight. Just so smart from Demon. In Lissex, he had that full BKB for that fight. He's just completely untouchable on the Sand King.
Yeah, his counter, like his initiation there was really nice, and then the follow-up Dream Coil, and it's just pretty much a disaster right now for G Pride. And the PL now died 2 times, right as he tried to join a fight.
Yeah, and his farm, I mean, it hasn't completely fallen off, but he's really the only one scaling at this point. Everybody else on his team, the Mars and the Void Spirit, both just starting to fall behind. Multiple deaths on both of them. And it's looking real tough here for G Pride.
It is. It's now last tier 2 tower standing. It's gonna go down, and you also gotta think, like, Dire has not even taken these tier 1 towers yet, apart from the bottom one. And Cook, he says high ground time.
I mean, what's there to be scared of? He's got the healing ward active. He's got the Aegis. I mean, what are you really scared of? Yeah, he's clearly not scared of anything.
And this tier 3 is dead. This tier 3 is dead.
The other side of the coin, what does G Pride do about this?
Yeah, that's just
apparently apparently nothing.
Like right now, yeah, nothing. There's going to be a spear, but that means now spear is on cooldown. You cannot initiate for the next 10 seconds. That is going to be a set of racks here for Dreamers.
Yeah. And I think the call here for G Pride is to just give up buildings until you have this finished heart. He's 700 gold away.
I don't
600 on PL.
I don't know if you can do that. There's going to be the spin onto Chikala, and they're going to find this Mars. Mars down.
He dies so fast. The Sandstorm spin does not even have the shard. That's flying out now for the Jug. And that's 40 seconds, no.
There's going to be Serpent Wards committed, but they're just going to be cleaned up as well. It's John coming in with the little shredder.
He's like, please go away. I'll drop these for you. Please leave.
Yeah, they're just relentlessly forcing this issue. PL.
And they know that, I mean, they know
40
PL
gold
cannot
away.
fight. Yeah, he's gonna TP back here, probably off this creeps dying. Maybe. But even then, does he even do enough? He's gonna come back. There's the heart.
Gets the spin off, and he doesn't even lose his Aegis.
And Tao dies though before they can even take the fight.
Oh.
When they smoke up here on G-Pred, there's a buyback on Tao, but
there's
what
gonna
do
be the
Dreamers
spear
have?
connecting onto the puck, but immediate counter initiation by Lissex, and goodbye Mars.
And that's 50 seconds without one of your main stun tools. Now he's gonna poke in here, gets the. But Yadomi's gonna be the first target.
Yadomi, they want to find him first. The silence onto him. He is down now. Buyback committed. PL trying to get away. Even with that heart, he does not feel tanky at all.
Double buyback on G-Bright though, so they're gonna respect that. But what is Jimmy Koff doing back here?
Jimmy Koff is behind enemy lines. He's gonna buy back a nice arena there by Chikala, but immediate Omni Slash here by the Juggernaut, bringing Mars down to half health and forcing him.
It's gonna be a dieback on him.
Yeah, and now it's going to be controlled with the roll, with the silence. He is going to fall.
And
they didn't even get the Aegis.
They did not even get the Aegis. Just
yeah, GG's
such a clean game from Dreamers. I mean, we kind of thought Dreamers had an advantageous draft, right?
Mm-hmm.
But it still felt like they just out-executed G-Pride in the lanes, in the mid-game. Just super clean from them across the board.
Absolutely, and what a fast game here. Game number 1, very, very long, very close. But here, game number 2, Dreamers. Archers taking the W, no problem whatsoever. And with that are now 5-1, looking very good to get into Division 1 for after TI is happening for the next DPC season.
Yeah, really nice for Dreamers. They still have a pretty important series remaining against Coritiba, as there's 3 one-loss teams. They're one of them. Dreamers are one of them. Coritiba's another. But for G-Pride, that's a tough loss. You know, heartbreaking game 1, and then you kind of get handled game 2.
Yeah.
And that leaves you pretty much in last place in the group, or in Div 2. You have 1 series against No Ping. You have to win that.
Yeah, to even get a chance
to force tiebreakers, they have to win that series pretty much. And so it'll be tough for them.
And certainly will be, but Dreamers Esports looking good in game number 2 and just taking the series 2-0 very quickly in game number 2. So thank you everybody for joining us. I hope you enjoyed this cast. I'm Aponzeus, with me here at the lovely Brightside. Follow us on Twitter as well as any other social media that you can find us. I hope you all have a great rest of your evening. Keep enjoying the dotes, and goodbye.